Java versus PHP.
PHP is a server-side scripting language, whereas Java is a general-purpose language. In other words, PHP is only used as a server-side language, where Java is both for server-side and desktop programming language. Moreover, Java is compiled and strongly typed language. In other hand, PHP is a dynamic type language. Hence, only for server-side programming, the comparison between Java and PHP makes sense. Java is object-oriented. Now, PHP 5.0 is also object-oriented. Java provides reflection such as reverse engineer classes, interfaces, functions. PHP is finally added the same feature in PHP 5.0. Java has a richer set of API, applet, swing, JSF. Java provides management API for managing and monitoring devices and applications. There are thousands of OSS projects for Java. Java provides a clean mechanism to combine these libraries as jar to compose a complex application. Java provides native transaction mechanism. Java has a persistent mechanism to convert Java objects to database table entries and table entries to Java objects. Java has annotations. Annotations can be used for both compile time and runtime. Java has thread support, executing tasks in parallel. There are many other languages that can run within Java or on JVM, such as Ruby, Groovy, Python, JavaFX. Editors. Java has many fabulous editors like Eclipse, NetBeans, and IntelliJ. For the productivity and the management of big project code, a complex editor is essential. PHP has a plugin for NetBeans and Eclipse, but very limited, not like Java editors. Debugging. All Java editors allow programmer to debug the project within the editor. PHP debugging is just print statements. Packaging and deployment. Java has many packaging and deployment utilities like and Maven, editors, WebStart. Java has packaging requirements like WebArchive files, Java archive files. Compilation protects the intellectual properties, but PHP are just files, no packaging concept. Security. Java application servers enforce security model. Each application runs it in its own container, but no security guarantees from PHP. Administrators run PHP in CGI mode in order to avoid security nightmare. That is, PHP engine is forked for each page hit. Even administrator cheroots which each time you hit the page for security. Performance. JVM is optimized for performance and memory footprint like just-in-time compilation. Java compiles JSP files and JITs hotspots automatically. PHP parses the file and outputs the stream for each call. No compilation. Furthermore, in CGI model, compilation doesn't make sense. JVM has garbage collection. JVM has object caching mechanism. In Java application server, you could do connection pooling. That is, a pool of connections can be shared by different client requests. In Java, the session is maintained on the server for the client, where in CGI model session is destroyed each time.
Integration with HTML. PHP has several ways to mark up the scriptlet with no provision for easily printing a value. Activating the ASP tags configuration option enables Java-like support, but this is not very recommended as is considered non-standard in PHP world. In Java, Java has copied from ASP. It has added an easy way to create custom tags, which get replaced by ad hoc Java code. Speed. PHP is a purely interpreted language. Its completely dynamic nature makes it a very difficult language for compilation. In the PHP world, compiling just means caching the opcodes. The opcodes consist just in a past version of PHP source code. In Java, Sun has invested millions in Hotspot, a state-of-the-art virtual machine that dynamically profiles the code being executed. When the virtual machine detects a place worth of compiling, it goes ahead and compiles it right into the machine code. The name of the virtual machine, Hotspot, comes from that. Encoding support. There is no support for encoding in PHP. Everything is just bytes, and it's up to you decide in which encoding you are working. There are some libraries to handle encoding, but they are not well integrated. Full Unicode support is promised for the almighty 6.0 release, although it is yet to be seen whether they will be able to retrofit encoding support without disrupting the PHP community. Java has been Unicode based from the start. Every char is an Unicode char, and naive developers create Unicode ready applications without even think about it. Data access. PHP lacks a standard data access API. It could be said that PDO is aiming to be that API, but it is a recent addition and is not the dominating API. APIs in PHP had traditionally been database specific, and you need to call another set of functions if you want to switch databases. MySQLi API is not well designed. Prepared statement is handled completely different than non-prepared statement, and the way you have to bind result parameters is anti-intuitive. Connection pooling is not a widely used feature. Java has a well-designed set of classes for handling database access, JDBC. This API is database agnostic, and you can switch databases without changing a single line of code. There are dozens of connection pooling implementations. Language consistency. PHP has the following features. Everything is magically casted. Integers to strings, string to integers, string to booleans. Arrays always get passed by value. So if you assign an array to a variable, you are copying all its content to a new array, and modifications get lost. Java has its issues with consistency too. Mainly that arrays and primitive types are different things than the objects one can't create. However, this is not an issue any developer would face in creating an application. Java is also a stricter language. This can be subjective issue. Collections. PHP has nice arrays. They are both numerical index and associative. They include an implicit pointer, and the PHP language itself has highest idioms for iterating over them. The downside is that keys can only be number or strings. You can't create a map using some custom object as the key. Besides, there is no support for collection types with other performance characteristics. Java shines with its extensive collection support. It is completely object-oriented programming, yet simple to use and direct to the point. Once you get used, is a very productive API to use. All objects can be used as keys and can be placed in efficient hashback sets. It is also easy to extend the API and to create new kind of maps, lists,